Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been more than 2 years since the Milford United Methodist Church was intentionally set on fire. Today, the brand new church, built from the ground up, held its grand opening. News Channel 2's Gary Liberatore has more on our top story tonight at 6.
This is a day that many here in this part of Otsego County will remember, June 9th, 2019, but they'll also never forget the day that the original church right down the road here burned down. And today, on this day, the folks inside this church, their hearts are actually going out to the man who set the fire. It's taken a while to get to this day.
It's been 2 years, 2 months, and 28 days.
But who's counting?
I came into the church as, I don't know how old I was this big. And it, like for so many of us, it was a part of life.
On March 12, 2017, a 21-year-old developmentally disabled man from nearby Springfield set fire to the original church that had been around for well over 100 years.
I feel very, very sorry for him because, you know, that was his only way, was to express his frustration, was to set fire to something. And somebody's got to be in a lot of pain to do that. And we as a congregation, we have been praying for him, and we just wish him and his family well.
State Senator Jim Seward, who lives in Milford and is a member of this church with his wife, says some members of the church actually attended the sentencing for Gerald Altizer.
We weren't looking for, retribution per se, but I know that as a congregation and our pastor expressed this on our behalf, as we were looking for get some help for that young man.
Altizer was sentenced to 5 years probation to be served in a supervised institution because he is developmentally disabled. The only things salvaged from the former church are these 3 amazing stained glass windows and the altar cross.
Oh, the morning after the fire, I came into the building to try and see if I could get the altar cross. Well, you see the altar cross there. That I carried out. And as I picked up the altar cross, I looked up straight into the eyes of Jesus. And I carried the cross out. I came back in for the candlesticks, came back out. Really, from that day on, I knew everything was going to be all right.
And now, after 2 years of holding service elsewhere, these parishioners are now back home.
The adventure is over here. Now we can start a new adventure. So I'm looking forward to it.
In Milford, Gary Liberatore, News Channel 2.